What's up guys, welcome back to Fyda Chronicles. So here's another project that you don't want to miss with a confirmed airdrop, and also the platform is pretty good. So if we go right into the documentation, Fyda is a decentralized protocol for automating investment and also trading strategies. So basically you can set up some parameters for you to purchase and make some buys or sell orders automatically without you having to come to the platform every single minute. And also, if we go right into the tokenomics, we guys can see that the Fyda token will have a fixed will, so that means we will have a token in the future, a fixed total supply of 1 billion tokens. Also, if we check the distribution, 15% will go for marketing, 10% for team and advisors, 10% for airdrop, 25% for token sale, and 40% for DAO treasury. Now, if we also go down for airdrop, you guys can see that it says here tokens to be airdropped to users at a specific point in time, enhancing decentralization of token distribution and serving as a reward for early adopters of the Fyda platform. So again, if we are early enough, we might receive an airdrop in the future. And right now it is a pretty small project, so most likely if we get involved with it, we will be getting an airdrop in the future. So let's go ahead and show you guys the process on how you can use it. Number one, we have trade and invest, we have portfolio. So here, if you need to take some swap, for example, you can do it, which it looks like we have the option to also do cross chain, so you can bridge some funds from one chain to the other. They have strategies and also cheat sheet. So let's go back to trade and invest. They have the option for Polygon, Arbitrum, Optimism, and also Sepolia. So that means if you need to create a strategy, you can first test it on a testnet, and then you can use real money or real funds with it. They also mentioned that in the future, they will have ZK Sync, most likely in the next maybe 1 or 2 months. So right there, we do have the option to add some more transaction on ZK Sync and also some diversification. Let me go ahead and show you guys the process. So I want to purchase WETH. Obviously, you can use any coin that you like. I'm just going to be using Ethereum, and I'm going to be using USDT for my purchases. So number one, we have floor right here. So let's say that this bot or this strategy start purchasing some funds, and I think that if ETH goes under $2,000, I just want to get out completely. So I can use it, just use 2,000. I would use liquidation. So if ETH goes under 2,000, if the strategy is holding some ETH, or if I purchase some ETH with the strategy, it will be selling it completely. You don't need to use it. So if you don't want to use it, just use no configuration. But just to show you guys the process, how it works, I'm going to be adding it. Next, we have buying. So we have the option for limit price or current price. I would just rather use limit price just to make sure. So I would do something like this, 2,300 dollar cost average. Then we have the spread amount. So spread amount means how many transactions that you're going to be taking. So right now I have around $80, $81. So I'm going to use 10%. So it can divide it into 10 transactions, give or take. Then we have the DCA type, which is buying the dip or recovery, or TWAP. I'm going to go with buy the recovery. I'm in the dip. So once it goes under 2,300, what I'm going to do is minus. So every single time ETH drops $15, then I'm going to be purchasing a little bit, around $8, because I have $81. So you can also go with the percentages or using buying the recovery. So as it goes up, you can also do some purchase. That would be the plus percentage or plus USDT. Next on the list is sell. Again, you don't need to use the sell, because if you just want to hold some ETH, you can do it. But if you're trying to make a profit out of it, so you don't need to be reviewing your strategy every single minute, every single hour, so you can sell for a profit, you can just sell. Use the sell parameters right here. We would use limit price. I would say 2,400, non-recurring. And here's the really interesting part. So spread, as we mentioned before, is just the amount. So I'm going to use 10%, because 10% of 100% is 10 times. So basically I need to do it 10 times, where I'm going to be taking 10 transactions. So next we have spread type. And this is, for me, the most interesting part, which is selling the rally or trailing stop loss. So trailing stop loss means that as the price goes up, it will increase my stop loss. So my floor or my stop loss will actually go up. So in case that ETH just breaks 2,400 and continues to ride, at least my stop loss will continue to increase. And if it goes down, well, obviously my stop loss will get triggered. But again, I'm getting a better price than just me setting a stop loss. Let's go ahead and also set some parameters for the stop loss. So for every $15 that ETH goes up, it will increase. And we can also use maximum limit price. Let's say that I think that the maximum limit price or the maximum price ETH is going to over the next maybe few days or a few months is 2,500. I can just sell it at 2,500 just for me to make sure that it is getting out of it, and then I am being liquid with some USDT. We would do preview. Oh, I actually forgot to add my budget. $81, perfect. Let's go ahead and check some information. So here we have floor limit price is $2,000, cancel at floor, no. Liquidate at floor, I mentioned that yes. Buy limit price is 2,300, so it will start the process at 2,300. Dollar cost averaging is enabled. Buy spread is 10%. So again, this is the amount that is using from my budget to start purchasing. Buy every $15 USDT dip. So every time it goes $15 under 2,300, it will be purchasing 10% of my budget. Then we have sell limit price, so at 2,400. Then we have sell max limit price, so if it goes to 2,500, it will cash out completely. We have my spread orders enabled, 10%, just like my buying spread orders, and then sell every $15 spike. So as it goes up, $15, I'm gonna be selling some for a profit. So here we do confirm. As usual, sign. And in just a second, we should have my strategy. So let's go to strategies. Let me go ahead and refresh. There we go. Okay, so it was actually taking a few seconds to add the strategy. So here we have the strategy. Let's go ahead and review it. Here we can check the same information that we were reviewing just a second ago. And once it starts purchasing, we can also just click on view trades and they will show right here. So let me show you guys one that I tried a few days ago. I think it was this one. Yeah. Let's go ahead and click on view trades. As you can see, I was actually only using just $12, and you can see all the trades taking automatically. I didn't sold my ETH, I was just purchasing, but as you can see, $1, $1, $1, $1 trades, and then lastly just 23 cents. So pretty interesting, the project, so make sure to check it out. I'm gonna be adding the link in the description for it. If you have any question, any doubts, as usual, just reach out in the comment section or Discord or anywhere else. Thank you for watching, guys. Happy farming. Bye-bye.